Actually, women were critically important through the entire pre-revolutionary years and especially during the Revolution. In the years that led up to the Revolution, they were really the critical people involved in the boycotts. They were the consumers. And none of those boycotts that got all the laws repealed would have ever been successful unless women had agreed not to buy cloth, not to buy tea. And they did with great enthusiasm, and they signed public documents saying they wouldn't drink tea, which was really a remarkably radical thing for women to do, have their names in the paper saying, "I stand for liberty." And so they were critical players before the Revolution. And during the Revolution, because it was a home front war, they took care of farms and businesses while their fathers or sons or husbands were away, and if they had not done that, there would have been nothing to come home to. They raised funds for Washington's army, and in fact, the first major fund drive ever to take place in America was led by a group of Philadelphia matrons who organized the city very carefully into wards, appointed ward leaders, went door to door, which also was quite shocking for respectable married women to knock on people's doors who they didn't know. They collected in Philadelphia alone over $300,000, and then they sent the plan for how to do this to women in other, well, now states, and they raised a great deal of money for Washington's army. Women in other cities went door to door and collected pewter and anything that could be made into ball and shot for the American army. Women made clothing for the American army, and since the army was really traveling on a budget, it's usually referred to as a ragtag army, everything that women did that was sort of a quartermaster corps, a volunteer quartermaster corps supplying the army, was critically important.